I just got a new racing game.
What?
It's racing game number 3.
Dude! I only have racing game number 2!
No, dude! We need to play racing game number 3 now!
Dude, so what's the big difference between racing game number 3 and 2?
Dude, can't you tell? The graphics are so much better
gosh.
in racing game number 3 than they are in 2. And you get newer cars. You get 10 more cars.
Dude, I noticed the different cars. Are they like newer cars or?
Yeah, they're like brand new cars right off the market.
Dude, it's almost exactly what they did with racing game number 1 to racing game number 2.
You know, it kind of is. In racing game number 3, it's just like racing game number 2, but they just added a little bit more stuff and sold it. What I love about racing game number 3, why it's better than racing game number 2, is the amount of detail of the cars in here.
Yeah.
For example, when I turn and I see the wheels and the rims on my car, it's so beautiful. It's like a clean dish, like I just washed in my sink.
Dude, every time I hit the railing on here, I can see like the nuts and bolts of the railing.
That's insane.
That's
and
the
I
graphics.
can see the dents in the car every time I crash into a wall.
Every time.
Just like I do in real life. And take a look at the scenery.
Oh, the scenery's so beautiful. I feel like while I'm in the middle of like a hot pursuit, like race, like on here, like where you're like freaking out to get the gold cup. Like
I know.
Like I want good scenery to look at while I'm driving.
And like in racing game number 2, man, it's just like a bunch of pixels. You can't even tell what's going on.
I'm kinda like-
I thought I was racing through a castle one time.
I can't wait till they have racing game number 4.
Dude, I've only heard rumors of that coming out. They gotta sell a lot of these.
Yeah, man. Like, just think about it. Racing game number 3, but with more cars.
Even more cars.
Even more cars.
Like, probably 12 more cars.
You want a game to race, and that's what's so beautiful. They keep it simple. It's the same exact game over and over and over and over and over again. It's the same game.
When you lay it out and when you step back from everything,
You take a step back.
it's like you realize everything that's happening and you're like, whoa, it's the same game
It's the same
with
game.
a little bit of adjustments.
Yeah, just not even a lot. Not even enough to make you uncomfortable. Just enough
Just
that you're like, oh, new game.
a little bit.
And that's what's beautiful about it. I'm willing to pay $70 every time they release a new one.
I am too. I mean, all that time I'm working in my job, you know, from 9 to 5, I gotta put it all towards the new games that come out.
That's another thing too. They don't like throw any like new twists in either.
No.
Like you literally race on different circuits. They're just new circuits though. I mean, it's exact same like idea.
Mhm.
Win trophy, get new trophy, unlock new race, race new race,
Mhm.
buy car. It's the exact same thing over and over again. And if I'm glad they don't change it because like any of that changing with I don't know like if I'd be comfortable with it.
Like, can you imagine if they changed it?
Could you
Like,
imagine if they had to like
completely, not even a little, but just completely? Like, what would the average consumer do?
I don't know. I wouldn't know. Honestly, I would put the game in. I would be lost. I would be like, I feel like I just purchased a brand new game by people that make other games that I love, and I'd be like, I just wanted the same game.
I would be completely lost. I would be like walking in a giant crowd like a child with my mother, and she walks away from me, and I wouldn't know what to do. That's
You're
how
stuck
lost
there.
I would be.
And you're like pulling on people's like on like their
I
coats.
pull on their coats and jackets,
like-
and I said, "Hey, have you seen my mom? Like, where did my original game go?"
Yeah, and
It's unbelievable.
I can't. You know, some people.
Yeah, my favorite song in this game is called "Jesus Take the Wheel." I think.
Sometimes
If they even have it in here.
Sometimes I'm like I'm at the very last place, and I kind of feel like that.
Hmm.
It's like Jesus, take the wheel.
No, sometimes you just kind of got to throw whatever you have.
But I don't think
I like
Jesus
those
played
videos.
many video games in his time. I just wish they would make a racing game where, like, you didn't even, like, race, you know? Kind of like just make it a game.
Yeah.